It's a pleasure to be here as always, and of course, well, it is time for the Paladins Masters LAN.
Masters LAN, it's sort of like halfway a checkpoint, if you will, to getting to the HRX, because normally that's the big, international competition. So this is sort of like a halfway through the year type of international competition where the teams get to kind of come together for the first time. We haven't done it this way before. Normally it's just mostly North America and European teams that get to come, but we've actually, this time around, only taken the top 2 from NA and the top 2 from EU. As opposed to all 5 from the Paladins Premier League, and then we've taken the top team from every region around in the global series, which is kind of like the grassroots open bracket community tournament stuff that, certain teams like Burrito, Space Station, Kanga, they absolutely dominate in that open bracket, but that's all that's there for them to play in and come up in.
Right now Paladins is everything for me. If I can't compete at the top level and stay on the team, then because I quit school, so this is basically my full-time job now. So if I lose Paladins, then I basically lose everything right now.
This weekend means everything for our team. We thrive on a LAN environment. We love to be here every single time. Hi-Res invites us out, Skillshot invites us out. We're really excited to play and perform. We know we can do very well online, and it's always come LAN time we want to prove that we can do more than just play well online. We want to win the whole tournament.
Follow up because Coriol's here, so now here's another seismic crash and it gets the kill.
Finds the double. Rock finds the triple kill, and Team Envious will convert for a 2-0 lead.
I just think there's so many different things you can do in Paladins. There's like a draft, the card system, there's a lot of different champions. You can play champions like in different styles. Do you want to go aggressive with them, passive? Do you want to run a full engage comp? Do you want to run a passive comp? There's just so many different things what you can do in the game.
I love it. Honestly, I love it. It's so many emotions, so many different players I can meet, I can talk to them. It's a really nice experience for me.
We just came back from a huge win, a huge upset win in Vegas, where we took the whole thing, made an insane run through the losers bracket, and when we got back home, we heard nothing but excuses from the other teams. The other teams saying that it's momentum to the loser bracket, that patches and the meta were what do it, or what made us win. So being able to come out here and get this win is just, really putting our stamp on the scene and saying, what we did last week wasn't a fluke. We're here to stay. We're really able to compete with the big dogs.
I think our main worry right now is probably G2. They know how we play. They like to, go for specific bans against us. But we're going to try playing our own game, not get too much in our heads about it.
They should be. I mean, NA's always had a bad rap, right? And so when you think of NA, they're like, oh, subpar team. But G2's, we've always proven to be one of the best. Yeah, EU's got a big rep and they've done well in LANs, but, if we play our game, we're not going to win. We all pretty much, we come into a tournament, we expect to win. We expect to go to LAN. It's kind of like an expected thing. And anything other than that is subpar, and we're not cool with it. So the whole journey here was, I feel like it was expected. So like if anything less than that, we're just completely bummed.
Oh no, this is passing 90% for SSG, and there's a King Bomb wanting that security, sees if he can find himself with that security, and he does! Overtime still going though, as the frontliners from G2 try to hold it off strong, but SSG with the victory, and the 2-0 against G2 Esports.
Yeah, we beat G2. Yesterday, everyone was playing the same level. Everyone was medium. No one was too passive. No one was too aggressive. Everyone was medium and knew what the time needed to be aggressive, what the time needed to be passive. And I think I will just put our nerves away and focus on the match. Forgot that it was G2 because I respect them so much. They are amazing, and it's like we just play against him, against them, like we play against our teams in Brazil or Burritos that we got used to, So when we play against them, we're not nervous, and we just forget they are G2. We just play our game and calm down and go away.
We have confidence right now. We knew we could beat them, but we didn't know what to expect from G2 because it was one of the teams we didn't scream yet here. So it was our first time facing G2, but also was the first time that G2 was facing us. So we're confident we beat them and we're coming.
I think they should take away the fact that the international scene is catching up and the North American scene is starting to catch up if they haven't already. I think they've shown that they can win these events, and I think it's time to kind of like stop sleeping on each other. I think everyone is going to be a competitor at this event. I think there are 6 or 7 teams at this event that are, you know, easily in the running. Obviously not now where we are in the bracket, but going into an event like this, we're like, I don't know, I could see any of these teams taking it. Whereas before, it was really EU dominated. Like we're talking, basically the tournament felt almost like it would be over before it started because it was always these same 2 European teams in the finals time after time, but that's just not the case anymore. And even a team like Fnatic, as good as they are, if they won't respect their opponents, if they don't do their homework and play their asses off, they are going to get beat.
Base is going to clip one. Poison will go down. 3% on the point for Fnatic, but that's not where they're concerned with. They have their eyes on the prize. The blood, they want to spill it from the Renegades. Fire spit over the top. The movement from Pacheco here has been flawless. Bittner's picked up 2. Loki finds one in the gate, or Bugsy finds Loki in the gatehouse. Incredible stuff there. Fnatic take a beautiful fight.
I mean, every tournament is as important as the next one. It's about getting the title. It's about showing off our practice, about confirming our practice. It's just it's basically the thing you work up to every time. You practice, you live up to the tournaments, then you win the tournament, and then it all starts over again for the next tournament.
I think I'm feeling a little optimistic. I feel like it's going to be harder than last time, but I know anything's possible. So we could take it away. Anyone could take it away.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be awesome. We get to see a couple rematches no matter what, and when it comes down to it, Na'Vi are looking kind of strong, at the same time kind of weak compared to where they were the last time they faced Envy, so I'm interested to see how this one's going to happen.
Initial point control goes over through to Na'Vi, 39% and climbing so far. Team Envy yet to set foot on the objective. Khan battle shouts, Rock Monkey tries to make their way in, but a good impasse wall blocks things up. Unbelievable takes a lot of damage, but does retreat in enough time to get out of dodge. Escape for the time being.
He finds a trade onto Tolki of all things, and at 99%, overtime fading away, it's a quick and easy capture for Na'Vi.
Good by the Phoenix. Oh, Power Siphon actually channeled there instead of maybe what would have been better, a simple Massacre Axe swing. Lets Random Noob stay alive, and now Tolki lines up to try and deal some damage. Doesn't quite have the slide available just yet, 81% so far, but Random Noob is going in, and Mr. Hayes finds Mutu.
Oh, they can find creatives here. It'd be absolutely monumental. Dreadstormer coming out, trying to put this one away. Seismic Crash being used, but Tolki stays alive. Mr. Hayes will not be able to connect there, and Na'Vi is able to thread it through simply due to the space gain. But wow, Envy made a show out of it, and it was close.
Marvelous. I mean, that's really the only word when you have 2 great teams competing against each other. This time it goes the way of Na'Vi, unlike in Vegas. All hugs from these guys. They know each other. They love each other. They've been good friends in this environment, and it's great to see that we will now have the rematch kind of a lot of people have been wanting to see again.
I feel like we always end up seeing this one when it comes down.
Yeah.
I mean, PWC finals, we got a lot during the PPL. We got I think of Vegas at one point.
Yeah.
We've gotten it
all
this
the time.
week twice already, so why not one more?
His first.
Oh my God! Double tap to the extreme. Is this Monkey? But oh, does he respond? Tries to go for the invisible Phoenix. He knows it. Bugsy turns up the heat. Fnatic are trying to tie this thing up. No, there's the wall, but I think this should finish him off. 15-15, and the Stone Warden falls.
And with just through time and space, Dread Serpent and Spite for Fnatic, they're much bigger, much more impactful ultimates. They lose Theo for it. Nothing. Spite onto the objective. Fnatic fighting for their tournament life.
96%, 99. Na'Vi, are they gonna do it? Bugsy's gotta go down here. He whirls in. Can he save the day? Unstoppable from creatives. Here's the through time and space, but it's not gonna make the difference. It's Bittner. He gets thrown away. The commander's grab. The Primus of Alzyko says, not today. Not my point, buddy. Not as Vincere are so close to doing it, Nick. I think they might have just done it and breathed new life into their journey in Paladins. They take their first LAN win within the last 5 months.
It was hard to breathe. Like, the pressure was huge. We knew we had to. This was our tournament to win. Like, it's been rough last few weeks traveling. Like, we've been gone from home 26 days. We only visited home for 2 days, just before we came back from Vegas, and it's been hard, but it paid off now. So we're happy again and preparing for the next tournament.
So against Fnatic, they like to run the triple DPS. It's kind of their style. And usually for us, taking them to their style helps us because then we play the same. We're on equal level basically. Like when you play a different composition than they do, different meta like double tank and they play solo tank, it's going to be a different playing field. But if we play the same like triple DPS versus triple DPS, we're in the same even playing field, and then it all comes down to raw mechanical skills and how we perform in the game.
Okay. How does it feel to win?
Good, obviously.
I've felt like I've underperformed lately, well, even before this month, so it's a huge relief to finally do well and win with the team, so it feels really good.
We're just gonna continue what we're doing right now. What we did for like online is harder for us because we're not together and we can't help each other, but we just make sure we try our best online again and then hope we get to LAN and then we get together, and usually when we get together things just work out for us.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Well, since you're still here, you might as well subscribe to the Paladins Pro channel. This is the place for all that hot Paladins esports YouTube content. I hope you guys stick around and enjoy what's to come.